What's going on, guys? I am Optimus Philip, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time, we put a Kerbal on the moon, but we weren't able to recover the rocket for a return trip. Today, we'll be sending a rescue mission out to the moon with the intent of rescuing him and bringing him back to Kerbal in one piece. Right now, I have my slightly modified Kronos 3 rocket here with some slight adjustments that should make it easier for me to get to the moon and back. As you can see, I've added some reaction wheel stabilizers down here to the bottom stage. These are actually really cool. I hadn't known much about how they work until just earlier today. Basically, the way these work is that there are flywheels inside of those units, and when the ship launches, those flywheels are spinning at a set speed, and they maintain that speed until you tell the rocket to adjust its position. And they adjust their speed to put a torque on the rocket. By conservation of angular momentum, the change in speed of those flywheels spinning results in a torque on the rocket. And that allows the rocket to spin. And I've also added a lander can up here. This is purely to give an extra seat without needing to modify too much of the spaceship's aerodynamics or anything. We've already seen the Kronos 3 launch, so I actually went ahead and put one of these in orbit already. Let's go to the tracking station. So here's the rescue vehicle. It is currently in orbit around the planet Kerbal, and today I will be sending it to the moon to rescue Jebediah Kerman and bring him back to the planet Kerbal. Let's select the mission and fly. So here's the rocket. And another thing is that as I was playing around getting this in space, I realized there's so much about this game that I was not familiar with. Like, a lot about the SAS system, and I will show you some of that as I go along. But for now, I'm going to set up a maneuver to try and get us to the moon. So here's our maneuver plotted, our moon encounter over here. Just gonna warp up until we are closer to position. And normally at this point I would mess around with the WAS keys to try and get this rocket lined up and stay in position for the maneuver. But as I've literally just figured out earlier today, I can just click this. And now my rocket's stability assist system will automatically, in theory, use those reaction wheels I was talking about to reposition us and put us in position for our maneuver. Still really slow though. Oh, okay. So learning new things every day. Apparently you can't do the stability controls while time warped. Okay, there we go. Now we are pretty much in position. Warp ahead. And as you can see from my little maneuver gauge, I still have... Oh, hang on. I can turn this around. So as you can tell by my maneuver gauge and my little delta V over here, I can complete this maneuver with just what's left of my final stage. That's really the main reason I added these extra stabilizers to that rocket stage, was because I used up a lot of fuel trying to use the liquid fuel to position myself for the maneuvers. Now, with the added stabilizer pieces, I can just let those take control without having to overcome all that extra weight and keep the rocket in position without using up any fuel. Okay, less than a minute to burn. Let's do this. Fingers crossed this will work better than last time. There we go. We are in position, and at this point we can reach the moon. Fast forwarding again. Look at that. We are in lunar orbit, or within the moon's sphere of influence. Let's see, let's warp down and set up a maneuver to put us into lunar orbit. And look at that, I still have fuel left in my bottom stage. You'll recall from last time, I wasted a lot of fuel getting into lunar orbit. But now I have fuel in all 3 stages to get this to work, which, big step forward from last time. Okay, you're in position. Getting burned. Okay, used up all the fuel there. Now we start burning from here. Haha, look at that. There we go, we are in lunar orbit. Couple unnecessary revolutions, but let's set up yet another maneuver. There we go. Okay, so we are back on a trajectory to the moon's surface. Now this is the part where I was screwing up last time, maintaining a proper direction and speed control for landing. So I'm going to set my SAS to point retrograde. Okay, that was not as dramatic of a shift as I thought it would be, but using my point, I'm going to warp ahead. Ha, there we go. Right, because it can't adjust in warp. And with how the parabola is shaped, retrograde direction changes pretty quick. Okay, we are approaching 20,000 meters, just past 25,000. And okay, we are below 20,000. I'm so burning. Okay. Once again, I'm trying to get down to below 50 meters per second. Not looking like I'm going to be able to do it on just this one stage, but this is going to save me on fuel for the actual landing and return trip. Okay? I swear I know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Luckily, I saved. Okay, we are back, and this time I will actually start burning earlier once again, because just like in last episode, I started burning too late. see how. So once again, set to retrograde and burning and below 50 meters per second. Okay, so I think we're at a good point. Let's see. Yeah. See, I think I'm at a good target speed. Oh crap, I just realized I'm on the dark side right now, so I can't see where my shadow is. That should be fine, as long as I manage to stay below my target speed. But at the same time, I don't want to go overboard. We'll see where I'm at when it switches from orbit to surface. There's the planet Kerbal, the arm of the galaxy. And all the way around. Of course, it's nighttime on this part of the moon, so can't see the sun from here, or whatever they call it. And what do they call it? Okay, can't tell from here what they call the sun. Will the rescue rocket have enough fuel for a return mission is the big question now. Let's see if I can just keep it under 50. I can. Okay, the stability controls will do well. This way I can actually stay heading straight down instead of having that horizontal momentum that messed me up last time. Okay, we're below 10,000 meters. Let's see. Oh, we are in surface range. I think this is good times I need to deploy my landing gear. As long as I just keep decelerating, I should be good to land. Okay, yeah, I'm really burning through fuel. I'm hoping this is still gonna be enough to get me back to Kerbal. Otherwise, I might need a rescue mission for this rescue mission. As long as I touch down at a good speed, I think I'll be fine. Oh, look at that. I seem to have a net zero acceleration. So, okay, not quite net zero, but close enough. Just hope my fuel holds out. Come on. At this rate, I'd be tempted to call it a success if this rocket actually lands upright and could potentially take off if it had fuel. Yeah, this is not getting back to Kerbal, I don't think. Can you at least... do you at least have enough to set me down? Okay, we're getting close. Almost to 2,500 meters. Slow us down a bit more. Just, ha ha! We have landed on our legs, folks. Let's see. Let's do another EVA. Okay, get up. There we go. We have 2 Kermans on the moon now, and we have 1 rocket still on its legs. Yeah, I think that's a good point to end it off. So, next time on Kerbal Space Program, I will bring Jebediah and Valentina Kerman back together, put them on my rocket, and hope to God that I have enough fuel for a return trip. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.